6 months, 37 episodes, 28 badges, and 4 regions to go through. Dozens of Pokemon and trainer battles across the entirety of the ROM hack of Pokemon Shiny Gold Sigma. It all culminates to this very moment where, coming off hot from the victory against the Hoenn Elite Four, where we fought Cindy, Phoebe, Glacia, Drake, 2 new evolutions, and the Hoenn champion Wallace, we emerged victorious and are now the Supreme Champion and only have 1 battle left. Where after so many battles, so many encounters, and all we have been through in this playthrough, we have now arrived at the finale, the final battle at Mount Silver, and the previous champion, Red. Can we beat him and complete our first ever ROM hack? Or will the ultimate challenge destroy us at the very end? Watch and find out. Like if you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and a much appreciated for all of the support on this playthrough. So enjoy, and thanks for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Pokemon Shiny Gold Sigma number 37. Probably the finale, the final episode of this ROM hack playthrough, which, if anyone was to tell me, hey, you're probably doing this for like 6 months out of a year, you know, I'd be like, you're crazy. It's not gonna take that long. You know, we'll only go through, you know, Johto, Kanto, and then that's it. Nothing else. But it's like, nope. You gotta get through those 2, and then of course Orange, Alola Islands, and also Hoenn. You know, just go through and beat all of the gym leaders, beat all the Elite Four. Which, granted, could I have just beat, you know, Kanto and call it there? I could have. But then it would be a proper playthrough of the ROM hack, going all the way through to the end. So I figured, why the heck not? And you would just go through all the Elite Four and emerge as the true champion, because now we are off to Mount Silver, which luckily we'll just fly there, since we don't really have to worry about you know, actually having to go there. So we'll just we'll swim over until we are able to fly, in which case we'll just do that. Which I was trying to do like a quick little, like, see if I can find like another Eevee kind of thing, but couldn't find it. I was like, I just kind of gave up on it after a little while. But you know, flew back to Cherry Grove, healed up, and then tried to go back over to Newbark Town, because that's, you know, where we're starting off at today. And for some reason, Zinnia was there, and we had to fight her again, which was kind of weird, because all she had was a level 5 Pigon, and we had a level 80 Feraligatr, which we have a bit to talk about because of the Pokemon Presents recently, with you-know-who right here as like the main, one of the mains in it. So, oh yeah, we have a bit to talk about. So, fly up to Indigo Plateau, which we're not gonna go and fight anyone up here, because we already did that twice. So it's not really worth going against them again. Because why would we? Oh, cool. Thanks for the berries, I guess. And I'm in Victory, which I don't think we need to be in Victory. I think we need to go Because we need to go below. I think we can go here and then we can just run straight over. Which would probably be the most ideal thing to do. So we don't have to worry about anything else. There we go. And we just run right over here. So, again, like, I am just surprised that we've somehow made it all the way over to the finale of this episode. It's just crazy to think about. You know, going through like 3 regions, fighting 3 Elite Four member like regions, like Elite Four or 3 regions, fighting the champions, and just getting a bunch of just insane encounters, which will probably go over, you know, really quick, because, you know, we're almost at the end. What better way to just kind of take a trip down memory lane? You know, we caught a bunch of awesome, like, encounters. You know, got a Groudon when we went to, the Orange Alola, you know, region. Caught Kyogre and Kanto, south of the Cycling Road. We got some really good, like, starters with, like, Froakie. Got the Eevee from Bill. We had Chloe with us for the longest time, even going through the first Elite Four. Which is crazy. Got the Articuno. Even got our first ever shiny Snorunt with his messed up face, which... hey, it's adorable. I'll take it. And then also, we also caught the, you know, Alolan and Marowak in the, Team Rocket storage house, where we, fought, Giovanni again with his, you know, Iron Thorns, his crazy jacked level 90 team. And that took us a while to actually beat, which is insane in my opinion. And then we got some more legendaries in the Orange Alola League. Got a Clamperl. Gotta use that to get through places in, like, you know, the Dragon's Den. Deoxys was in the Orange Alola region. We got Regidrago. Well, Drago, the other one, Drago. Got some Unknown. Got a Zapdos. And we also had Ampharos with us for the longest time, which I think I might use Wooly for this final battle, because, like, in the event he's gonna have, like, a water type, we need a solid counter for it, and we just don't have it. Because we have Toto, we have Riley, we have Casper, Mimi, Lucius, and then Ray Ray. Which, I love using Rayquaza. Megas is awesome, but he is a Dragon type. It just wouldn't really do us any good to really be using him. And I think we'll probably slap him on, just to help us out with, like, water weakness. And I probably will also swap out Lucius with Papa. Not because, like, level 95, which might help us out quite a bit, but mainly because of the fact that it has, like, a decent moveset. Which, even then, I think we might actually put those two on. Again, mainly because, like, if you look at the team, you know, we do have a ground counter with, you know, Mewtwo. But Lucius does not have, like, just doesn't really have any way to deal with any, like, psychic types. So it would probably make sense to put these two back in the PC and then put on Ampharos and Gouging Fire. So I thought about putting you know, Mighty Anna on for like the dark coverage, but I think it'd be a lot better if we just rely on Gouging Fire and Ampharos for this final battle. Because if we talk to, was it Gary, we have to assume it's either going to be Ash or, you know, whatever counterpart it would actually be. Which I don't think it'd be Ash. I think it'd be someone else. Oh yeah, there's a center right here. We just... Never mind. Never mind. But... Oh my god, there's a Pikachu up there. What? Yeah, there's a Pikachu up there. That's wild. Which... we need to get... I mean, I'm not gonna be putting him up officially. We just need to get, one of these Togepis out. And I think it's you. That has Flash. We just need you to get through Mount Silver. And then we will use some repels. Just to get through here. Now, am I expecting to fight, you know, with like a level 90 team? Oh, absolutely I am. I am prepared to be fighting against a full level 90. Hell, even like a level 100 team. If it's gonna be like that at that point, which if it is, you know, at the point where it's like we have to go up against a level 100 team, I probably won't be grinding out a whole lot, but we'll be we'll definitely be grinding up Mons, so we can get a fighting chance of winning and officially beating the game. We will need actually might need... Actually might need I need Rock Smash. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hello there, Jirachi. Hi. Now, what moves do you have? Okay, so we don't want to risk it. Because, like, I don't want to metronome with the with the Togepi and have it do like self-destruct explosion or whatever. I just don't think it would be a I just don't think it would be a good idea. So I think it'd be much better if we just be throwing balls at it and just hope that we can catch it. Come on. Come on. Oh, that one almost had it. That one almost had it. I can't damage you in literally any way. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I am going to risk it. For the biscuit. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow! Yikers. Jesus. I was not expecting... was not expecting Togepi just to whip out a D-Rage. Like, out of nowhere. That was scary as hell. Oh, that one almost had it. Okay. As long as it doesn't one-hit knockout. Alright, best case scenario right here. Or not. Alright, now, best case scenario. Come on. Come on. Best case scenario. Yeah! Let's go! It's level 15, however, and we're not going to use that at any point. But we caught a Jirachi! Let's go. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we'll name you Max. Because, you know, the Pokemon Jirachi movie. Alright, I was not expecting Togepi to evolve after that, but alright. Alright. Now, do we have... It is Dawnstone, right? No, it's Shiny Stone. Yeah! Got ourselves a Togekiss! Fairy and flying. I still think it's criminal that we still don't have a Galarian Rapidash. Which is wild. It is so wild. But anyway, let me swap out Togekiss, because we don't need don't need you anymore. No, do that. If we can't Rock Smash, we gotta go this way. Yes, do another Repel. Cause like there has to be a way to get past those giant rocks. Like there has to be a way. Like there's just no way. Ooh, got an escape rope. Nice. There we go. I'm sure that's supposed to do something. Is this the summit? I think it is. Okay, so we don't want to go that way yet. Not yet. We're gonna explore a little bit. I guess what we might need a... We might need a Togekiss. I need to put that up. There we go. So, the Pokemon Presents happened, I think at this point, would have been... Since it is the 3rd, because I'm doing this at like 3:30 in the morning. Because, yes. Happened on the 27th. Which, you know, I was hoping that they would show off some like, you know, some new stuff of like ZA, maybe some like, you know, new IP stuff. Because I know like a lot of people were like speculating that, you know, something called like Synapse was gonna be like a Overwatch inspired kind of mode was something that they wanted. And it was like, you know what, it sounds like a really good idea, and it's like I'm all for it, but unfortunately it just never appeared. So who knows if that was real or not, which I'm kind of hoping it is at some point, and they'll like announce it, you know, way later in the future. But you know, for now though, hey, it's anyone's guess. But then they did show off, you know, they showed off like some new stuff for Unite, which, you know, Suicune is gonna be coming out. Because I kind of figured I, you know, might as well just get into it, since, you know, it is, you know, oof, I didn't mean to do that. It's like, you know, it's like, it's new stuff, and you know, it's just like, why not? Why not get back into it? I did play like briefly, when it came out with like some friends and whatnot, but it's kind of died off a little bit, in my opinion. Well, not died off, but it just didn't really get interested in it, which is like the best way to put it. And then they also showed off the next, which at this point is now out, next TCG Pocket pack, which is like Arceus themed, which did get leaked like way beforehand. Which I think a lot of people were like already waiting for it. Which, you know, is unfortunate, but you know, it just happens sometimes. But and then they showed off like another. Just like the best way to describe it is like a Pokemon Stadium Coliseum inspired like PvP game called Champions, which I am curious of how it's gonna play. You know, if it's gonna be like, you know, story mode, and there's gonna be like online PvP, you know, that kind of stuff. Which, you know, oh, you can't learn Dragon Claw, you suck. I mean, even then, Gathering Flashlight has a really good moveset anyway. I mean, we'll get rid of Swagger though. We don't need that thing. Question is, what do we put on? You can't learn Cut either. You have Claws. Gouging Fire. You literally have Claws. How do you not... Wow, Gouging Fire cannot learn much. Can't learn Dragon Claw, it can't learn much. Wow. Can't... What? Can it learn anything? I don't think it can. I think this is one of those instances where it can't learn a damn thing. Alright, I guess catching fire as moveset it is what it is. So, we'll save before we actually fight. Because in the event that we lose, and we most likely will, we don't have much to, we don't have to go very far. So, without any further ado, the finale, the big battle. Let's begin. Da 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 da. Champion Red. Yep, there's a P98. Good God. Goodness gracious. Yeah, he had E-speed, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Good lord. Now, I don't want to say we might have to Mega, but there's a good possibility that we will have to Mega Evolve. But we don't have to. We don't have to write. We don't have to write moveset. Okay, so full restore. Oh my god. You are landing the thunders like it's no tomorrow. Can you not? Can you not? What do you have? Fucking no guard? What is with you? Good God. Any Charizard? Yes, I'm going to change. I'd be crazy to say. I mean, it's probably gonna have Thunder Punch. More than likely. Heat Wave, we resist this baby. Oh, you would burn. You would. Oh, you would burn. Anyway, I gotta see what is special. 167, yeah. Physical way better. Photo store right at the bat. Okay, so we're good. But I will say though, the biggest thing I think everyone was looking forward to, like the most, from the presents, was the ZA trailer, which, again, people are like, oh, it's a Scarlet Violet graphics, like, eh. But in my opinion, that's what it looks good. It's like one of the best looking graphics ever to use, and then it's like they showed off a bunch of different characters. Like we got AZ coming back. We have like 2 new like rivals, which I'm not gonna lie and be unsurprised if it turns out that, you know, because whichever gender we pick, it's gonna be an opposite gender for like the rival, and it's gonna turn out, oh, they're actually like the grandkid of AZ, you know, yada yada yada. But I will say, in the grand scheme of things, I actually do like the current like what they're doing with like the catching system, because like before, like you just knock, you know, whatever out, and they just go away. But now it's like, you know, you don't have to run the risk of accidentally knocking it out, or having it like disappear and then not being able to catch it. It'll still be there. You can catch it if you want to, and it's going to be so much better in that aspect. So like, I am all for it. Also, the Geyser Fire is probably really, really hard to counter to Venusaur. I'm so happy we caught him. Oh, I should have called mine. That would have been such a good time to do it. Damn it. Damn. But yeah, like, graphics look good. Mega Evolutions are back, which I already knew that. But, I mean, we got Mega Ampharos in it again. I am totally okay with that. Also, another thing that they were going to be teasing was, like, another, like, evolution, like a flying type evolution, which, I mean, it is still possible that they could still do a flying type evolution. They just don't want to show it off yet. Until the game comes out, which I guess would be a slight missed opportunity, but better to keep it under wraps until they're ready to show it off, which would be a best idea. But because they showed off like a some evolutions in it, but the thing that I was most surprised about were the starters. Because we have Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Which is insane to choose from. Which, it makes sense. Like in Legends Arceus, we had Rowlet, Cyndaquil, Oshawott. Which makes sense because, like, it's one from different regions. But now, we had 2 Pokemon from Johto, 1 from Unova. Which also, some people were wanting, like, a Gen 5 remake, which I knew wasn't gonna happen. Ah, shit, we missed. Jesus. But I am at least hoping they do get like new megas for Meganium, Emboar, and for Alligator. Because I think a lot of people were wanting, then we get like a starter, like a new mega of some type, which I for one would not be too upset with it if they're like, hey, Mega Meganium is gonna be like Grass Fairy, because apparently in like the trailer it showed that Chikorita had Disarming Voice, which is a fairy type move, and it never never got it before. So some people are like gonna be assuming that maybe it'll have like a different form, like with like a Hisuian starters, and then this one we got like the Colosian form of like Meganium, Emboar for Alligator. But I don't know if that'd be like a good choice, because like Arceus was like set way back in the past, so it makes sense to have like different forms. But for Legends ZA, be like, oh hey, we found new Mega Sims that were never discovered like before, and there's one for each of the starters. So we get Mega Meganium, which is Grass Fairy, Emboar, which I would love a Mega Emboar to be Fire Electric, to keep all of its stats the same, maybe slightly buff up its defense, special defense, but really hike up its speed. Just make it so much quicker, and just granted, quad a week to ground, which Meganium is gonna be quad a week to poison, so it makes sense. So do that with like Emboar, and then with we'll stay in, and with level 99, Jesus Christ. And then with Mega for Alligator, just make that thing either like water dragon or water steel. It already looks dragon-like, so just make a water dragon would be so much better. Because it's already like, you know, physically like attacky. And so it could get like a major, you know, attack buff, speed buff. Or it could be, you know, water steel, make it like really like bulky and like defensive, which would be a really awesome toy because it already has a good attack. So we can just leave that the same, just give us like a really good defenses, which would be just awesome. I would love that so much. But overall, like I'm just eager for it to come out later this year, which we knew it was gonna come out this year, but late 2025, probably coming in. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be around November. You know, getting like just before like the end of the year, Game Awards and all that, you know, stuff. Just sneaking in like last minute, but as long, because like even in like the trailer itself, it looked like it ran pretty well. So I'm going to be hoping that, you know, it's gonna run well, because if it runs well and it looks well, awesome. It's gonna be probably one of the best games on the Switch 2, even on the Switch 1, which I think a lot of people would be so happy with. Wow, you land a hydro cannon and you're paralyzed. Bam. I guess we'll just go for the thunder punches. But yeah, other than that, there wasn't really much else from the presents that was like too like thrilling. Other than like the champions being announced, the ZA trailer, which again, awesome looking, and I can't wait to play it this year. But I think at some point I will probably play through Legends Arceus before ZA. Just kind of go from one into the next. Just have fun with that. But I gotta play through the DLC for Scarlet Violet first. At some point. So I literally can't wait. And that is it for the game. We are officially the champion of champions. We beat Johto. We beat Kanto. We beat the orange Alola. And then we also beat Hoenn. We became a champion of those regions, and then we now beat Red. We are the official champion of champions, beating his level 98 team, with his Lapras being 99. Let's go. Let's go. What a thrilling conclusion to Shiny Gold Sigma. What a wild, wild ride it has been from the beginning of this ROM. I had a lot of fun with it. You know, I thought for sure, you know, it was gonna be like a normal like ROM. It's like an easy playthrough, not much like difficulty in it, like Red or even like the new like Emerald and Imperium, which I will play through those at some point. Like I will, you know, no docs, nothing, just casual playthrough of those, you know. But what a wild ride it's been, having to spend time grinding up mons, catching a lot of good types, fighting so many gym leaders, getting so many badges, just having a just insane time with this ROM. So it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because like being like the first ever ROM I've ever played through, I had so much fun with it. You know, because like it was challenging at the beginning, it got challenging halfway through, and even like towards like the second half where the Elite Four members were starting to mega evolve their Pokemon in battle. It was getting crazy at the wazoo, and I am all for it. So it was crazy what they did. But even like the hidden Pokemon, which we still have so many to find. There's so many, like we still need to find like the other Reggies. We need to find the other mythicals, legendaries, all that stuff. They're somewhere out there. I still need to catch me an Eternal Eevee, get one of the new evolutions in this, but even then, like, and again, the evolutions is like popping up in Hoenn of all places. You know, we got Roxanne rocking like Boldian, Brawly having like Brawleon, Winona having Windian, Drake and Phoebe having like, you know, Wispian and Drakian respectively. Like damn. Was not expecting that to happen, but God, what a wild ride. So I do truly thank each and every one of y'all for, if you watched all of this series, this playthrough from episode 1 until now, you are a trooper, and I do truly appreciate all of your guys' support on this ROM hack playthrough. I hope you all had a good time with this ROM hack, and again, I do leave the link to it in the description if you yourself want to play through this ROM hack as well. It's fun, it's challenging, there's so much still left to do. Like even like the Battle Frontier stuff, like that's all stuff is all still there, which I'm not gonna go through it. But yeah, so thank y'all very much for all the support on this series. Hope you enjoyed it. The thrilling conclusion to Shiny Gold Sigma. So now, we're going back to doing Nuzlockes. We'll be taking like a little bit of a break, like a week or two break. So the overlay for when we start Alpha Sapphire will get done. And then, we will begin Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. So, have a good rest of your day and or night. And I will catch y'all lovely people later on the flip side. So, bye.